Welcome to this complete Florence, Italy travel guide. Florence, a city that's a living, breathing work of art, where every corner whispers tales of a rich past. This is the birthplace of the Renaissance, a world-renowned cultural movement that forever changed the course of history. Here, art, culture, and history don't just coexist. They dance in harmony, creating an enchanting symphony that captivates every visitor. So, ready to embark on this journey? Let's dive into the heart of this magnificent city and explore the 12 must-visit places. Our journey begins at the Uffizi Gallery. In the heart of the city, the Uffizi stands as one of the world's most renowned fine art museums. Its roots trace back to the Medici family, the affluent dynasty that commissioned this architectural marvel in the 16th century. The Uffizi houses an awe-inspiring collection of art, primarily from the period of the Renaissance. It is a treasure trove of masterpieces from illustrious artists such as Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Botticelli. Among the many treasures, Botticelli's Birth of Venus and Primavera hold a special place, their ethereal beauty capturing the essence of the Renaissance spirit. The gallery's vast collection is not limited to paintings alone. It also boasts a significant collection of ancient sculptures, illuminating manuscripts and intriguing tapestries. Imagine standing in front of these timeless works, feeling the history and the passion that went into their creation. A visit to Florence is incomplete without stepping into the Uffizi Gallery. Next, we find ourselves at the awe-inspiring Florence Cathedral, also known as the Duomo. Rising above the city with its majestic dome, the Duomo is a marvel of architectural grandeur. Its ribbed dome, the largest brick dome ever constructed, is the brainchild of Filippo Brunelleschi, a mastermind of Renaissance architecture. The cathedral's facade is a tapestry of pink, white, and green marble, a sight that can make any passerby stop in their tracks. Inside, the cathedral is as elaborate as its exterior, with frescoes that narrate stories from the Old and New Testaments. But the true highlight of the Duomo is the panoramic view of Florence from atop the dome. After a climb of 463 steps, you're rewarded with a vista that truly captures the essence of this Renaissance city. From its stunning facades to its breathtaking interior, the Duomo is truly a testament to Florence's architectural prowess. Moving on, we arrive at the Accademia Gallery. This treasure trove of Renaissance art is world-renowned, but it's perhaps most famous for being the home of Michelangelo's David. Standing at over 17 feet tall, this awe-inspiring statue is a testament to Michelangelo's genius and the enduring appeal of Renaissance art. From the hallowed halls of the Accademia, we journey to the bustling banks of the Arno River, where we find the Ponte Vecchio. This medieval stone bridge, with its distinctive arches, is a symbol of Florence's rich history. But it's not just a pretty facade. The bridge is also famous for its jewelry shops. As you walk along, you'll see a dazzling array of gold, silver, and gemstones glittering in the shop windows, a testament to the city's long-standing tradition of fine craftsmanship. From art to architecture, these two spots perfectly encapsulate the spirit of Florence. Now let's venture into the grand Pitti Palace and the beautiful Boboli Gardens. The Pitti Palace, once a humble residence for Luca Pitti, an ambitious Florentine banker, has evolved over centuries into a monumental treasure house of the Medici family's Grand Dukes. Its halls echo with the whispers of history, filled with masterpieces of art, luxurious furnishings, and ornate decorations. Then there are the Boboli Gardens, an open-air museum that stretches over rolling hills. It's a green oasis in the heart of Florence, where art and nature engage in a timeless dance. The garden is dotted with ancient and Renaissance statues, fountains, and grottos, each telling its own unique story. The garden's layout, a perfect example of green architecture, has served as inspiration for many European royal gardens, including Versailles. Journeying through the Pitti Palace and Boboli Gardens is like stepping into a living history book, where every path, every room, and every statue has a tale to tell. A stroll through these sites is like a walk through time. Next on our list is the Basilica of Santa Croce and the Bargello Museum. The Basilica of Santa Croce, often referred to as the Temple of the Italian Glories, is a breathtaking monument that serves as the final resting place for some of Italy's most illustrious sons and daughters. From Michelangelo to Galileo, the stories etched into the walls of this basilica are woven into the very fabric of Italy's rich tapestry of culture and history. Now let's take a turn into the Bargello Museum, a grand palace that has been transformed into a treasure trove of Renaissance sculptures. The museum, once a prison, now houses an exquisite collection of works from renowned artists like Donatello, Michelangelo, and Cellini. As you wander through the rooms, you'll find yourself in awe of the masterpieces that shaped the Renaissance era. These two places offer a unique look into Italy's past. Now we find ourselves at the Piazza della Signoria and the Palazzo Vecchio. Unveiling before us is an open-air sculpture exhibit, the Piazza della Signoria, Florence's political heartbeat for centuries. The square buzzes with history, echoing the voices of the Medici family whose influence shaped Florence. Adjacent to this square, the Palazzo Vecchio stands, a fortress-like symbol of the city's civil power. This grand palace, with its crenellated tower piercing the Tuscan sky, has been the city's town hall for over 7 centuries. Inside, it's a treasure trove of frescoes, sculptures, and secret passages. It's easy to imagine the halls echoing with the footsteps of the influential figures who once walked here. The Piazza and Palazzo Vecchio are not just relics of the past, they're living entities, pulsating with the vibrant energy of today's Florence. As you explore, take a moment to simply stand and soak in the atmosphere. These places are the perfect spots to feel the city's vibrant energy. Finally, we arrive at the Galleria dell'Accademia, the Basilica of San Lorenzo and the Mercato Centrale. The Galleria dell'Accademia is famous for its Michelangelo collection, especially the iconic David. We touch upon the Basilica of San Lorenzo, a historic church linked with the Medici family, brimming with Renaissance art. We move to Mercato Centrale. This bustling is known for its array of Italian gastronomic delights. From fresh produce to handmade pasta, it's a feast for the senses. But it's not just the food that shines here, it's the passionate vendors who breathe life into the market. Each stall telling a different story of Italian cuisine. From art to food, these final stops perfectly round out our tour of Florence. But wait, there's more. Before we say goodbye, let's make a final stop at the Medici chapels. These chapels, part of the Basilica of San Lorenzo, stand as a testament to the Medici family's significant influence on Florence's history and culture. Inside, you'll be captivated by the stunning architecture and artwork. The new sacristy, designed by Michelangelo, houses the Medici family tombs. The Chapel of the Princes is a grand mausoleum adorned with precious stones and frescoes, encapsulating the Medici era's grandeur. The Medici chapels offer an intriguing peek into Florence's past and the powerful family that shaped it. Until we meet again, arrivederci. Just when you thought we were done, we have another treat for you. We're now going to Piazzale Michelangelo, famous for its stunning vistas. As reached the top, the enchanting city of Florence unfolds before us. The charming streets, the majestic Duomo, the tranquil Arno River, and the city's rooftops paint an unforgettable panorama. A bronze replica of Michelangelo's David graces the square's center. As the sun sets, Florence transforms into a golden painting, illuminating the city's beauty, history, and potential. This is a perfect spot to absorb Florence's allure, to understand its past, and to envision its future. This is Florence, a city that never fails to charm us with its unique personality. Until we meet again, arrivederci. From the panoramic spectacle of Piazzale Michelangelo, we now find ourselves at San Miniato al Monte, one of Florence's highest points. The city's noise fades as we climb the hill, replaced by the serenity of this sacred site. This ancient church, a testament of Romanesque architecture, sits proudly above Florence. The white marble facade, detailed with mosaics, speaks of past craftsmanship. Inside, the church is a fusion of art and architecture, boasting frescoes and the crypt of the Mater Miniato. Stepping out onto its steps, the view of Florence is breathtaking. A panorama of rooftops, streets, and the Arno River unfolds. It's a place where the past and present merge, with the city's history etched into each view. Until our next arrivederci. Finally, we descend from the hills and find ourselves in the heart of Florence's bustling local life, at the Mercato di Sant'Ambrogio. This market is a beloved spot among locals. As we stroll through the vibrant lanes of this bustling marketplace, we are greeted by an array of local products. From fresh fruits and vegetables to artisan breads, cheeses and cured meats, the Mercato di Sant'Ambrogio is a feast for the senses. Here you'll also find an assortment of charming stalls selling traditional Florentine crafts, making it a perfect place to pick up a unique souvenir or gift. The air is filled with the tantalizing aroma of local specialties as vendors prepare dishes using the fresh produce available in the market. From hearty Tuscan soups to mouth-watering pastries, there's something here to satisfy every palate. As we wander through the market, sampling the culinary delights and absorbing the lively atmosphere, we're immersed in the real Florence, far from the tourist crowds. The Mercato di Sant'Ambrogio is not just a market, it's a slice of Florentine life, a place where you can experience the city's vibrant culture and cuisine. It's the perfect place to end our tour, offering a taste of the city that you won't find in any guidebook. So until our next adventure, buon appetito and arrivederci.